And we're back on another edition of What Makes Amherstburg Great here on 107.9 The Burg. It's Nathan Carr. I'm with Richard Peddie. And Richard, last week we were talking about Christ Church, and you're really just fascinated, and you love the Reverend over there.
Well, it's great to be back. And yes, we had a great discussion on Christ Church. It's this jewel right downtown that most people haven't been to.
Absolutely.
It's a church that was built in 1818. It's a graveyard that predates that. It's got 12 beautiful stained glass windows. It's got a big parking lot. Everyone should go see it. Introduce yourself to the Reverend Lisa Poltney, who's a real force in town.
And of course, we have another week to get to, and that means another incredible highlight. And this one, not only timely, but important for the kids in Amherstburg.
Well, the House Youth Mission goes back to 1971.
Wow.
It's over 50 years. And, today I've been trying to remember growing up and the things that I had to deal with. And now comparing what I went through and what you went through, things are so elevated today. And the mental health's an issue, pressure to get marks, finances, all exacerbated by social media. So kids are really stressed. The House Youth Mission has been helping kids for 50 years, and they're doing it still to this day.
That's incredible, because I remember the house, and I remember being in high school and some of the pressures I went through myself. And I remember it always felt like a just sense of community there. And of course, they have some great programs for the kids as well.
Yes, they do. The kids can drop in. They've got programs for grades 9, 10, 11, 12. They can just drop in. They're constantly, they're there for the kids. And they've got 30 volunteers. And it's a drop-in place that can feel really safe.
Yeah, and they offer all kinds of different programs too, right?
Yes. First of all, their values that drive everything they do are acceptance, peer leadership, potential, and community partnerships. And so their lineup of events, during the week, they have peer mentoring programs for grades 9 to 12. They embrace the LGBTQ group. They have senior and alumni groups for 18 and up. And they have drop-in counseling, which they tell me 2 or 3 kids drop in every time they hold those.
It's fascinating because it really takes so many volunteers to come together to provide something like this. And of course, we need to mention Morgan Sheeran, who is the program director there. And that's kind of an interesting story, right?
Yeah, so Morgan's been there a while now. So she actually graduated. I didn't ask her the year she graduated from the program. So she's a student of the program. She left that, went on with her adult life, and ended up getting a degree. And now she's the coordinator, the head of it, and has been for a number of years. So there's someone who was, I'm not going to say saved, but definitely helped by the program. And now she's helping the youth of today.
Yeah, we talk about the importance of shining a light on all the great things in Amherstburg. And as part of the series, you are going to be focusing on 5 nonprofits?
Yes, 5 nonprofits. This community has some really strong nonprofits, and we'll talk about those over the next 40 plus weeks. This is a nonprofit. They have to raise money to do all the programs for kids, and we're going to be doing other ones. And what I'm doing with each of the nonprofits, I'm presenting them $1,000 a check.
Oh, wonderful.
To help out. But I'm also going to be encouraging every one of them for people to donate as well. Raising money is half the job for these local nonprofits.
Well, generous donations are certainly appreciated, and hopefully some of our listeners will be able to take part in that. But this Saturday night, there's another way listeners can show their support. Can you explain a bit about that?
Well, it's getting a little warmer now. It's been pretty cold. The theme is the coldest night of the year. Coldest night of the year is run all over Canada, raises millions of dollars, and it's a very important fundraiser for the house. Their target is $50,000.
All right.
And they're doing well. They're on pace. But they've still got a lot of money to raise. And it's this Saturday I think it starts at 5 p.m. If you want to learn more, contact the house. But there'll be, hundreds of walkers raising money. And if you can't make it, donate. But also, get people to sponsor you, and hopefully she will raise the money that the house needs.
I know we can make it happen. I think we can make it happen. I believe in it. Richard, tell us a little bit about next week and kind of what we're going to be exploring. Can you give a hint? Can you give a hint without fully giving anything away?
Through the course of these next 40 plus weeks, I'm going to talk a lot about art. I'm a big arts fan. I'm a collector. And so much of what I'm going to talk about in this program is there's actually empirical data, research that says it's really important.
Okay.
Helping the kids, you can prove that with data. But the arts is very important to any community. We have a pretty good art scene that's actually been growing dramatically over the last 6 years. And the group that probably is at the center of it, and it's done such a phenomenal job, we're going to talk about next week.
Richard Peddie, a blast as always. And we will be back with another edition of, what's this called?
What Makes Amherstburg Great? Exclamation mark, not question mark.
Right here on 107.9 The Burg.